Hello, welcome to Boardgames with Niramas. It's Friday, and I'm here with
Andreas,
Mr. Rabbit,
and Mats again,
and I'm Joseph,
and Draco.
Draco's here, of course. And we are into the second day of the Advent calendar for December here, where we're going to talk about our 24 top games. So today it's number 23, and if you haven't seen it already, yesterday we did do the first one. So I guess we'll just get started, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a number 23 you want to talk about, Andreas?
I do. So my number 23 is a game released, it was re-released last year, and it's Ultimate Railroads.
Oh.
So it's basically a Russian Railroads package with all expansions. I played a few times now the last year, and I think the game is just amazing. It's it is so. I mean, I get this awesome feeling of being tired of the game. I spent all my resources, everything I have.
Brain power.
Yeah, and that is something. That is what I really need at sometimes when work has been hard or whatever. You
need to.
Yeah, it's
like
so
brain.
Yeah, so for me, like relaxation, that is some kind of real relaxation for me. Yeah. I mean, I stress out.
Is it somehow connected to the ears?
Yeah, so I always play with these.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Russian Railroads. So I played. I haven't played all the expansions yet in the box, but I really like the edition with the German Railroads expansion in it, and the American Railroads was also quite good.
German is the only one I played, but I think that's great. I mean, I played the normal Russian Railroads, and I think that gets a little bit dull after a while. Like if you play.
It's very samey.
Yeah, it's samey. Yeah.
It's really samey, but yeah.
How was the American?
American was quite good. It is more similar to the basic Russian Railroads, where the board is always static, while in German Railroads it's like a race to get to the further down the tracks. You can choose how the tracks should look like further down and build your own engine, sort of an end game scoring, which I really like.
Yeah, so I think it's interesting that like halfway into the game, it's asymmetrical. Like it starts off the same.
Yeah.
Then you had in the American one, you had this sort of stock thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The stock thing was
stock,
yeah. So it's not buying stocks; you're just increasing the value of your company by achieving things on the track. So it's not really stocks, but you can do really cool combos with that.
Okay, yeah, I need to play that.
Yeah, so it's super comboistic.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, so that was my number 23.
That's a good choice. Good choice.
Mats.
My number 23 is Architects of the West Kingdom. It's falling down due to lack of play, I would say. I still like the game because I think it's a really nice worker placement interaction game where the more workers you place on a location, the stronger the action becomes for you. But at the same time, it also becomes more interesting for your opponents to arrest those guys basically and send them to jail.
Yeah.
So it's a balance of things, and I think that's sort of really cool. And with the added expansions, I think it's just giving more things to do basically without thinning out the game. I think that's also a very good thing when you can do that. So you build on the cathedral, but you can also sort of upgrade your buildings, etc. along the way.
And you play this in some kind of campaign thing, right? With all the games.
You can connect the whole West Kingdom series games into
cool.
one saga. Yeah,
Something.
Tom Saga.
Yeah.
And you can also play it in co-op version, which is really
That's
cool.
something I would like to try.
Because then you play against the sort of a boss.
Is it like the solo mode? So?
No, it's more fun actually because
Okay.
it's actually he's actually acting a bit more in a different way. So
Well, the co-op I would like to try.
yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
something we need to.
I just made a note on my piece of paper that is like first strike is like I have not played this yet.
Oh.
So I'm gonna keep track on how many games.
You haven't played it?
No, I haven't. So I feel partly responsible because it's falling down on your list.
Yeah.
You never get to play it. Yeah. And I haven't played it, so that's probably.
I think if I would make a prediction, I think you would like it more than I do because it's not in my top 100. And I think you would like it less than Mats. So I think for you it would be somewhere in between.
Okay.
Yeah. I will see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's not a bad game though.
Yeah.
But I mean,
No, it's of the West Kingdom games. It's my favorite by far
is?
because it is
Really?
Spoiler.
the most interaction where it's sort of
wow.
Paladins is good, but
Yeah,
it's,
I really
so
like
that's
Paladins.
really solitaire in
Yeah.
that sense, much more.
Okay. So this is more interactive.
We need to play. Do you still have Paladins?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, we need to play that as well because we
That
did
one
play
I
that
have-
on video.
I have played that.
Yeah. But you haven't played Viscounts, which is also.
I have.
Yeah, I want to play that. Okay. Anyway, we need to play a lot of
Sorry.
games. That's the conclusion here.
Maybe we should stop doing these lists and play games instead.
Yeah,
Okay.
these lists takes up so much time each year, so
Bye
we don't
bye.
have time to play games. Okay, so my number 23 was 41 last year, so it has gone up, and it's because I played it, and I played it twice actually this year, which isn't bad for a
Wow.
game this year, and I had so much fun
How
with
can
it.
that be?
I played it pretty recently at your place.
I have no idea.
Some people at the table weren't totally sober. It's Feed the Kraken.
Ooh,
So
great choice.
Feed the Kraken. Feed the Kraken is a social deduction game, which is one of my favorite types of games these days. And we played it 2 times with a bunch of people. Like, I think the first time when we was at Keith's place, I think we were like 9 or 10 players. You can play up to 11, which is amazing. And it's a pirate versus sailors versus cult leader. So there's 3 teams, which is something I think really lifts this game up above
Yeah.
Secret Hitler, which is basically the same, or even Resistance, which is similar. Oh, it has the same structure that has built on. There's other things that separates it from those 2 games, but I mean, Secret Hitler has been on my top 100 for quite some time.
Yeah, I just have to
But it's-
agree here. So, Feed the Kraken is also in my top 100.
Yeah.
And it's 46, and it just replaced Secret Hitler. It's
Yeah,
pushed Secret Hitler down 100 places, so
Yeah.
out of the top 100.
But I
Good
mean,
choice.
yeah, because if I had both on the table and asked me which one do you want to play, I would take Feed the Kraken.
Yeah, every time.
And I mean, it also has an actual board and physical components
it's
and
great.
little cool miniatures. There's so much good stuff with this.
Yeah.
I had such a great time this year when we played it as well. And before that, I only played it on Zoom. Like, well, it was released this year, so I played it like prototype-wise over Zoom. Such a cool game. I can really recommend you to check that out. I have videos on the channel as well if you want to see what it's all about. Feed the Kraken. That is my number 23. And tomorrow it's Saturday, and you guys will come over again.
Yeah, we
to
come
the house.
early morning.
Yeah, early morning. We'll do our next one, which is number 22. So look forward to that. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. See you tomorrow.